Okay, so now we are going to learn about the forking, right? And as far as we have learned, basically it is all about, we have talked about that, right? So we were previously saying like a general person, how can he contribute? He or she can basically check the project, then he or she should fork it in his account, and then he should clone it in his local system. After doing the process, he should push it down, then he should create a PR. That is the process, and this is where fork actually comes in, and this is what we're going to do. So you can see a new developer named John is not part of the team, and however he would like to contribute to this story. Great, no issues. So we can just see like we can get into Sarah's account and check like what is John's access. Okay, so let's go here. That's great. Okay, great. Not now. So here in our story block, we can just go here, we can go to settings, we can go to collaborators, and you can see we have John, and he's not part of the team. That's why we haven't provided him administrator or write access. We've just provided him read access. Okay, no issues. So like he has read access. Okay, he can read. That means he cannot directly push. So how should John proceed? John should surely create a fork, like by forking Sarah's story and raising a peer from his fork repo. Yeah. So that is what we have mentioned, right? Fork it, do the changes in local system. You can also do it in your account, and then push it if needed. Then create the PR. Okay. Let's see if we're right. Yes, we are. Now we can see like login to now to fork that down. Surely we have to log into John's account, and that's what we are going to do. Okay. So let's do it. Not now. That's great. Now we were just going here. We are going to fork it down. Sarah's, you can see Sarah is the file. So we are going to fork it down, and with the same name, no issues. Okay, here comes the interesting part, and that is John has the file now. That means we have the file, but it is also said forked from this. That means it is clear to us. If anyone wants to see, he or she can see that, but that person will understand that it has been forked from somewhere. So we directly didn't create that one. And also an interesting factor is here in Sarah's file we have just you can see 2 files and 5 commits. So surely if you check out the other labs and something, we had much more files than this, but the situation here is different. So we're just learning for this purpose. Okay, we don't need to think about that. Okay, just 2 files. Okay, no issues. Have we created the fork? Yes, we have. Great. Now click on the explore button and view the list of repositories. There are now 2 separate repositories. Okay, that's we can see explore. Just for this account, we can see John has this also story block, and Sarah also have. But here you can see an icon of fork. Okay? So the factor is that now it is clear to us that okay, this is not John's repository. It is basically John has forked from somewhere, and also from here you can see it is here you can see one, so you can understand that from here you might have John might have done that. No issues. Okay, now let's see what happens for the challenge. It's now time to add our story to Git repo. Okay, we are currently John. Okay, you can see dev 1. We first clone the story block. Okay, we have done that repository which are forked in previous directory John system. Okay, so first of all, we are just going to the location and we are going to download it. Now, as I mentioned previously, like what John is going to do, fork it, he has done that. Now he is going to download it or basically clone it in his local system. Now we are going to do that, okay? We're going to clone it down. So first of all, we are going to enter the John's location, first of all. Then we're going to clone the file, like the link. And you can see example slash John slash story block. That means it is the file basically. We are John and we have the access, and we are basically using this link to get it. Okay, HTTP link. This is the same link. Okay, you just need to copy it and use it. Okay, I'm just not doing that. Okay. Okay, my bad. Paste it. Okay. Done. Okay. Now in our local system, I'm just going to check if we have, yeah, we have story block. Let's get into the folder. Oh, my bad. We're currently into that folder. Okay. Great. We are currently into the folder. Now let's, okay. We have just 2 files. Okay. Great. Let me check if there is, yeah, surely there is Git there also. Yeah, because as we have previously mentioned, like when Sarah pushed it down, the Git was also pushed. So yeah, we have already, it is already initialized. Okay, push the new changes to the master branch on John's story block repo. There's something created here. Let's see what John has created for us. We had just 2 by now, right? Now you can see we have 3. So John has created Fox and Grapes story. This one, okay, Fox and Grapes story. That's great. But we had just 2 frog, sand ox, lion and mouse. Okay, we want to, so if you just check out the image or something, we can just create this of our own. That is, we know now in the remote repository we have 1 2 3 4 5, and we have 2 files by now. That was basically pushed by Sarah. This is remote. Okay, this was basically pushed by Sarah, and John is a developer. So what he did, he was basically John's remote, John's account. Basically he cloned it down. So after cloning, it was basically the same 5 commits, 1 2 3 4 5, and John then actually, sorry, my bad, it was fork, then cloned it down, and it was basically then same 1 2 3 4 5, and you know we had 2 files, and so there was 2 files. But now John has created another file. One file was created, which is basically for, we have understood, like it is maybe for Fox and Grapes, right? Okay, let me also check what is the inside there for Fox and Grapes. Okay. Okay, automatically paste was, copy was done. You can see these were the text. Okay, great. Now push the new changes to the master branch on John's repo. Okay, just what you have to do now to push it, you easily know. Like there were 5, and we have just let me check first of all, like, yeah, if we had any commit, and there was a commit maybe for that, because these are something like they are doing, the lab people are doing for us, right? All of the changes are something. Okay, so here you can see we have 1 line 2 3 4 5. Okay, in testing factor. Okay, we haven't done that. What we're doing basically, we have not created any commit yet. So there are a lot of process how we can work. So what we are doing is we have not committed it yet, but we're supposed to have like 5 commits, and we have 5. So we have made some changes the file, and what we are going to do, we are going to actually after creating the file, we have not actually created any commit. Commit is all about keeping the history, but we haven't done that. Okay, so no issues. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now we are going to basically push this file only, but there will be no commit out there. Okay, we are not going to push any commit also. Okay, so let's see, like story, we can push this down. Let's push it. everything is up to date. So why can't we push it? Can you answer this question? Let's see if you can answer the question. So every time, what do we push? Basically, we can never actually push any file. So that is where the restriction comes in. So we were trying to push the file, but it is not possible. So we have no options, but we have to actually push that file, the file we have created. So let me clear that out. So previously we had 2 files, now we have 3. So let me check the status of this file. You can see it is untracked. That means this file has been created, but it is untracked. So let's take it to the staging area, that my git add dot. Then we can actually, what is this? Commit it, right? Okay. Git commit -m, then the message, that is, let's paste it down, added function. Okay, done. Okay, we have committed that. Now let's check the log. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see the new commit. Okay, so here what happened is, for John we have now another commit, 6 and 1 7. Okay. Oh, 7. I don't know why I created that one. Should have been 6, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, I already created that one. Okay, my bad. Okay, great. 5. These were the 5 from here, and this is what we created here. Okay, now we are going to first of all pass this commit, and when the commit is going, it will actually create the commit message and also the files and so other, because commit is something basically a box of message. We can pass the commit, okay, and within that all of the files and so on etc actually goes with this. So you can just pass this commit box, and within that the content goes. So only you can pass the content, okay, that's the thing. Okay, now we can just use that one, the command we have used, git push origin master. Now let's give it the credentials of John, because John is pushing to John's account. So just to clarify, okay, are you the real John or not? Okay, done. Let me clear this out. Okay, now we had 5 commits. We haven't refreshed it yet. Let me refresh it. Now you can see it's 6, right? So we have understood the concept, right? It was 5, and that was the commit because we created another file, and now we have pushed it here, and it is John's remote. Okay, by now you can easily understand it's John's remote, but it is not visible in the Sarah's file. Okay, how can you understand? If you go to Sarah's blog, you can understand we have 5 comments here. Okay, that's the thing. So how can we add this one here? How can we add this one here? We have to do it by creating something called pull request. To add this one here, we have to create a pull request, and Sarah will again verify and so on, as things will happen in that manner. And that is what we are basically doing. Okay. Raise peer from John's fork repo, our destination Sarah's master. Yeah, our destination is Sarah's master, right? This is master branch of Sarah's, right? Is a master branch. We all know that by now. The master branch for Sarah's remote file, and this is our target, and from where is basically John's account, right? And John's master basically. Okay, so where? So basically we can just pick this one, pull request, new. You can choose Sarah's master or target from John's master, right? So you can, the Git can easily verify, okay, what are the changes we want to merge. It can verify that foxandgrapes.txt file is there which you wants to merge, and these are the content. So you can just press this new pull request, no issues. You have just created, although those information are by default they're given, but if you are doing that, you have to provide this information. Okay, now okay, done. We have done that, created a PR. Note that user John can't merge the PR. You know that the reason, right? Now here you can't see the merge one because he's not part of the team. If John had the access of writing or administrator access, he could easily actually merge it down. Okay, that's the problem. Hence you can't see the merge button. That's great. Okay. Now as Sarah, you can just now go and log into your account and you can just merge it down, right? Now we are going to log into Sarah's account. And oh sorry, my bad, this should be here. Okay, so here you can see John created a pull request, and you can just come in here and you can see merge pull request. So it is better basically as an admin, you just go here, you can check, okay, what is the file, what is written, okay, no problem. You can see one commit has been done in this. That means when you merge these one commit will be also added here. When you merge these, this file will be added here. Okay, great. So we can check this out. And okay, what it's supposed to do? Oh, merge the PR. Okay, merge the pull request. So we are merging it, right? So that means this PR will be copied out here also. Okay, we have merged that. That's awesome. So it merged that. Now if you go to the story blog, you can see now we have 7 commits, and let's just see how many commits we have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Wait, did I miss anything? I think I missed something. There was 5, and let me check. Okay, here if we check the git log or WQ, maybe I missed something, my bad. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so what's the point of the merging? Okay, added fox and grapes story. Okay, this is the one, is the 6th one, right? Okay, that was good. So how the 7th commit comes in? It is basically when you create a PR, there is another branch that comes up. So that is the thing again, merge pull request. So you can ask, okay, why you couldn't find it out, or what was the mistake? I was just checking if I had the mistake, but it is not. What is the mistake? The problem is every time you create a PR and merge it, shouldn't it be a part of the system or history? Because now another admin can come up and say, okay, he will just see, okay, there are some changes. Okay, how the changes came in the story block. Now that person can understand, okay, this is the commit created, or this is the incident that happened. Okay, so if we just understand, we had this one created, obviously it was copied, but it was merged. Every time we know when we merge any branch, just create another one. That is the thing. That's why I just wanted you guys to find it out also with me. So it is 7 because every time we merge, we have one, because it should be known by others that there was something that merged or something was happened. Because if we don't note it down, if we don't capture that history, people won't understand like how these things came up, how this, maybe they will ask how this thing came up, where, how, in which process. Now the benefit of these is, like, you have added that. Now anyone will, we have a message, obviously anyone will be understanding by reading the message, like merge this branch to this, etc. Like now if anyone wants to actually want to go back to the situation where these two files were not there, they can easily go back and so on. Okay, so that's the thing. So that is why we have 7. Great. even though John was not part of the team, he could, yeah, now you know, like anyone can contribute following this fork process. And every time you create a PR and that is merged, there is a commit created. Okay, so end of that.